I was waiting to do this video until I personally felt like my apartment was in tip-top shape. I had cleaned it and made it very pristine and nice to look at, but this is me we're talking about, so that was never gonna happen. So, it's good enough. I've been spending a lot of time in my apartment and not going outside. Ever. On top of all of that, back in May, I had strep, and then I had a bout of tonsillitis with the presence of streptococcus bacteria. Then I got a sinus infection, then I got a kidney infection. Basically, I have been spending just about the majority of my time in my apartment. And I realized my apartment is kind of unique-ish. A lot of the videos centering Japan apartments on YouTube really are more focused on the big city apartments. You know, you got the big ones, Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, Kobe, where people actually live, actual big city, not a factory town where the fish outpopulate the people. I also just really wanted to document this for myself because I have spent 3 years in this apartment. It carries a lot of memories. A lot of them are really stressful, but a lot of them, you know, are really great. And I'm really happy and really jazzed to be living in Japan where I am. But I might be moving soon. Slightly derailing story. So I got a notification by my city. It was this big red flyer that had a book attached to it that stated that if the big Tokai earthquake hits us anytime soon, I am underwater if there's a tsunami. So that's fun. And when I asked my Board of Education, I am in the JET program, I belong to a Board of Education, City Hall, when I said, hey, that's not good. Can we do anything about this? Their response was, yeah, well, that's why we put you on the second floor. That's really not the response I was looking for. Might be moving, that's a whole thing. It's just, that's a whole other can of beans. Okay, so I live in a smaller factory sector of a bigger city so what had happened was where I live fell below like the population line to be its own independent prefecture, so the city next door that's about 12 minutes away, came in and was like, I'ma just mine. Where I live used to be its own prefecture, but then, yeah. Nobody lives here, is my point. We are not at all, this is not Inaka. This is not countryside bumpkin town. This is just like a factory industrial area. I am assuming I've rambled on far too long already. So let's just go ahead and show you the actual apartment. Oh yeah, remember, look at all the windows. I'm going to be filming the rest of this on my phone because my camera is too heavy and it has like a horrible autofocus feature and we're just not gonna get into that. So, which brings us to the first order of business. My front entryway, or my Genkan. Now, I'm sure if you have researched Japan at all, you know that this is technically, oh hi my trash. This is technically public space. This is the front entryway, this is where you take off your shoes, and if you don't have your door locked, then people can just like waltz right in and stand here and like not be in your apartment. But they are, but it's public space, so like, as you can see, mine is riddled with shoes. That is because this stupid cabinet thing is the worst. This is technically my shoe storage. Now, I have big feet. My shoes do not fit in here because it has this stupid, okay, well now I need to put my shoes on. It has this lovely, annoying, like, pull-out shoe mechanism. And I don't know why they just wouldn't make this just shelves. There's like, look at all the space that is not being used for shoes. It's so stupid and dumb and I hate it. So my shoes just kind of overflow and just end up in my Genkan like this. So that's that. That's bike cleaning stuff. We're just gonna go, yep, there we go. This umbrella stand I got from Nitori. These umbrellas are broken and there's no recycling pickup where I live, so that means I have to drive to the recycling center to recycle these. But I can't drive, so they live here. Yep. So then from the Genkan, you can plainly see that I have a big whole area, big old room, this big space. This is my kitchen, dining area. This is not common at all with bigger apartments in like Tokyo or Osaka. You're not gonna have all of this space. Even in some of the apartments that I've seen other ALTs have in my city, they don't have this space either. This is unique pretty much only to me. I don't know why I have all this space. Because here's like, I have a nice kitchen area. I have 3 gas burners that you cannot see because black on black. I have this little area for my microwave. There's my emergency kit. Remember, tsunamis, fun. This is, so trash recycling. Again, no recycling center, so just kind of accumulates here until I can't take it anymore, and then I take it to the conveni, and they're really nice and they let me do that. Don't do that. Anyway, I got this shelf from Nitori, which is kind of like the Japanese version of IKEA. As you can see here, we have these like little 2 tabs right here, and one back there. Cool. What you're supposed to do with those is you're supposed to drill them and fasten it to your walls so that in the case of a strong earthquake, this entire thing does not come crashing down and your stuff, glass, breaks all over your floor, and you can like get trapped under this and get really hurt. I'm not allowed to drill holes in the wall, so that's why it's continuously a hazard to my life. Cool, moving on. My little table that has a lot of, if you know my friend Ophelia, she just sent me a whole bunch of presents and stuff, and this is usually just where I keep stuff I'm snacking on, or, you know, where I eat. It's a table, also from Nitori. So now let's go ahead and see what's behind door number 1. It's a bunch of shit. So here we have my washroom, technically. So here is my vanity that I don't use, and I'll get into that. Look at all that here. Great. Stuff. It has all my stuff, all my face stuff, towels, extra stuff, just more towels. Washing machine. This is not a combo dryer washer. I wish I'd gotten a dryer washer, but there's no exhaust in this room for the dryer to go out of, so I technically couldn't have one anyway. Fire hazard, whatever. This is not a trash can. This is where I keep my clothes because it's waterproof. Yeah, shower bath. Cool. Oh, lighting change. Love that. The main thing with my apartment, because it is so old, usually like right outside the door, I missed right outside the door, or like around the kitchen area, there would be a thermostat for you that has a bunch of different buttons on it. Some of it's like for laundry, some of it's like for the exhaust fan, for your shower. The main thing that it does is it regulates the temperature of your hot water so that even if you crank the hot water like handle, and so you don't really have to finagle around with faucets. No, water temperature. I do not have that. And my apartment has had so many problems with its water pump, with we're right on top of a sewer, and the sewer has backed up into the parking area that is underneath my apartment building, which is disgusting. We have had so many problems with our water, and the temperature is no exception. So basically, whether it be with that sink, the sink in front of me, or my shower, you are fighting to find the fine line between liquid nitrogen and boiling hot 3rd degree burn lava. So that's behind door number 1. Door number 2 is my toilet room, bathroom. I guess that's the bathroom, that toilet. Famous thing in Japan, toilets. They got fancy toilets. You know, they got the ones that are motion censored, that will like The toilet lid will raise up if you walk in. There's like a seat warmer. There's like a bidet. There's music that can play. There's all these like amazing, super fancy things that toilets can do in Japan. Toilet innovation, toilet inventors. Do I have any of that? No, that's it. So yeah, my toilet freaking sucks. This is my bedroom. This is where I spend most of my time because air conditioner, yay. This is my technical living space. So as you can see, this is my screen door that goes out to my balcony, to which I never go outside because it's gross. I got these curtains at Aeon Superstore. They have little stars on them. I like them a lot. So if I ever really want any sunlight, I use this side. I hardly ever open these, as you can see, because my neighbors can see right in. Howdy, neighbor. Inconspicuously filming other people's houses. Right. Yeah, and then there is a school. Right there. So if I have this window open, I have been told they can see into my apartment. So I never have these open. This little set of shelves I got from Nitori as well. There's two different ones. They're little magnetic doors. Here's all my jewelry, makeup, files and office stuff and yep, and pictures, files and books and stuff. This is a piece of calligraphy art that my old calligraphy teacher did. I can't tell you what it says in Japanese, but I know in English it says go with the flow. So that's pretty neat. Here, mirror. Nitori! Hey, we're surprised. Guess what? Shelf. Nitori! Hey, great. Bed. Nitori! Woo! We're sensing a theme here. Yeah, then on the back here, I think people have seen this more often in some of my videos. These are like cards and letters that I've gotten from friends and family. These are like tickets to shrines I've been to. My friend's dog. Hey Sophie, what's up? Yeah, there's lots of memories, lots of nice stuff here that it makes me feel happy when I look at it. Table, closet. Always. So yeah, this is the apartment. I hope you found this halfway entertaining. If you have any questions about apartment in general, leave them in the comments if you choose to do so, and I will get back to them. My arm hurts, I'm gonna put it down now. Oh hey, reflection. Cool.